Hi, and thanks for subscribing. I need to have some really uncomfortable conversations, so I'm hoping I'm pretty enough for you to forgive me for what I'm about to say. And this is the pseudo-gynecologist known as Mugo. Now, the reason I'm saying pseudo-gynecologist is that we know this is not a fact. This person is a nurse. I think we all need to be very careful. We have decided, for whatever reason, and this is where you all go lose your minds, that Mugo Wawairimo, this is the person who's currently in police custody, is the offender. But this is where it gets dicey. In the footage we see on TV, on that amazing Citizen expose, we don't see this man's face. And because we want to take this case to court, all sorts of crazy things now begin to be an issue. We never saw this man's face. We have no distinguishing mark on his body, an identifier that can say, indeed, if this mark exists, it belongs to this character called Mugo. And in a world of crazy, and the world is crazy and the law is an enormous ass, if you don't have the face and nobody, and especially the person who planted the camera in that clinic, can say, I am the person who planted the camera, and indeed, it is this man we have in custody, our case is dead in the water even before it begins. And I had to look at the footage a couple of times, and I hated looking at it because I'm the sort of person who doesn't like to see certain things because you can't unsee them. And I was like, where is this person's face? Before we all get ourselves into a lot of trouble, the way we love to use that term allegedly, we have a pseudo-gynecologist who goes by the name Mugo. So let me just set that in place. And please don't turn off because there's something else I need to say that needs to be said. This person known as Mugo committed the perfect crime. The witnesses to the crime cannot testify, because while the said crime was being committed, they were passed out. So even if I took myself as Caroline to court and narrated the incidents in that clinic, all I can tell the court is that I was given a drug, I was passed out, and then I woke up. So I have no evidence as to what happened in the time I was passed out. I am not a witness. And with no witnesses, how do you charge? To this day, I don't believe anybody has come forward and written a statement that the DPP can take to court and say, I am a victim and I can prove, because either I saw him, I remember, I was coherent, beyond doubt that this happened. This is Bill Cosby all over again. The sedation of the victim and the fact that they were not present during the act means that Mugo will walk. I don't know how else to say it. Mugo will walk. If you don't hate me after saying that, please subscribe because I need to say something else.